Hello YouTube and welcome to episodes 11 and 12 in my Girls und Panzer reaction series. Back here again for the finale of the TV anime of Girls und Panzer. So yeah, exciting stuff. We're going to continue the battle. We started last week with Black Forest Academy. Hopefully we get ourselves out of the little jam we're in at the moment because it looks pretty grim, looks pretty dire. And yeah, we're going to finish up whatever little arc kind of stuff we have going on here today, which should be fun. So a few, I guess, housekeeping things out of the way now. I can't really hear out of this ear, like at all. I think it's blocked or something. I'm going to the doctor later on to check it out. So I don't know if, like, for some reason I missed something that should be, like, I don't know, maybe it's in this ear, not in the other. Anyway, I'm just getting my I guess qualifiers out here so I don't look silly if I miss something. The other thing is that, yeah, we're probably doing these episodes back to back, similar to how we did 8 and 9. So we'll watch both episodes here and then we'll go back and have a talk about it. So we can kind of talk about everything in kind of completion, right? I don't like to do it, but work's been railing me, so I got to get something out. This is probably the best way to do it while still getting those 2 episodes, which is the goal here today. I'll also get up the YouTube comments summary, which I have done. Very, very cool. Another 60 odd comments on it, another 800 or so views, more subscribers. It's all just going very, very well. Thank you very, very much for the support and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, on with the comments here. Starting with this little tidbit about the rabbit team. When they're kind of watching that movie and some of them are crying, it's Kelly's Heroes. I was right. The dude on the front cover probably, like, he looked like Clint Eastwood. It was probably Clint Eastwood, right? But again, to my knowledge, it was more of a comedic movie, and it is. We don't really know why they're crying. It might be because, like, a tank that they're fond of got destroyed or something. So they're crying out in sympathy that the tank is getting destroyed. So, sure. Another part is people told me to watch the climax of this movie at least before coming back here. I didn't, but I think the thing that people wanted me to pick up on is that there might be a tactical maneuver here that is some foreshadowing, something about trapping a tank in an alleyway or something, so be looking out for that and be wary that it's a reference to the film. This seems like a big point going forward, this next one, more context around the Porsche Tiger, and that kind of stuff, right? So I got halfway there. Porsche Tiger, big gun, not very big tank or not very powerful tank, struggled to move, especially through difficult terrain. It's a little bit of a like a bastard, right? Nobody really likes it. It's a bit of a meme. It's a bit shit. So the German army, they put out this contract to get the, again, 88mm gun on the back of a tank, and Porsche's like, oh yeah, we'll do that. But they were also in competition with Henschel, who ended up being the design that they picked, but Porsche already went and, like, made a ton of them. And then they got converted into other tank destroyers or something. I was reading briefly. Something about Porsche using an electric motor versus the, I guess, traditional diesel, and not having the power there, especially in, what, the 1940s, to try and move this gun. But either way, I could be, like, rambling, spitballing, paraphrasing, blah 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 blah. I could be incorrect there. This tank in particular, the Porsche Tiger, is paired up with the Automobile Club because it breaks down quite often. So you want people on hand that are able to repair the tank that is dying very often. We're going to contrast the defective design of this Porsche Tiger compared to, I'm guessing, one of the other people on the other team have some kind of Tiger tank, and we're going to, compare and contrast, right? It kind of fits our ragtag energy, right? We got the German tank, the leftover German tank that wasn't really even used, right? Compared to the school that's broadly based on Germany. So we'll see. Will our ragtag underdog tank in the Porsche Tiger match the energy of the group, and will we succeed using such a tank? We're going to have to see. I got a lot of stuff about this too. So Black Forest's attack during the end of the last episode that we watched. Attacking through the forest can be interpreted as a reference to, I said here, the Battle of the Bulge, but more it's a forest. Ardennes. Anyway, like, French is weird. I'd imagine it's a French word, considering I think that's the majority language in Belgium. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, it's a reference to this particular area of the world. Germany attacked through this area twice during World War II, once in 1940, and then once again towards the end in a battle called the Battle of the Bulge, the last major German offensive of World War II. The quick attack at full power, that kind of nature of this attack as well, could be a reference to or is reminiscent of Blitzkrieg style warfare. So like that just makes sense that the ruthlessly efficient and skillful Black Forest Academy would use such technique against somebody that doesn't really stand much of a chance in Ori. We finally put a name to a face in Maho's second in command, whose name is Erica. Right? So she may become a bigger deal later in the series, I think some of the comments implied as well. And the marching song playing in the background of that final scene is also called Erica. Very similar contextually to Katyusha, right? Where, yeah, like there's a lady back home and it's meant to be inspiring in times of war. So shout outs to that. I guess everybody has one of these songs, but it's also like a marching standard. It's one of the most famous songs in that kind of arena. So again, like looking out for the connection between these two names of Erica the character and Erica the song, as well as trying to hear it again in the future. You're probably going to hear it again, probably even this episode, right? It's just clearing up a misunderstanding, basically. So Chono Ami, who I thought was Orai's instructor, but that's not specifically the case. She's more like, I'm guessing, an employee of the Senshido Commission or something like that. She was initially sent to Orai, knowing that they were a little bit shit, to help them, get them up off the ground and working as, get them to know what Senshido is so they're not literally thrown to the wolves. Which they were kind of thrown to the wolves anyway, but I digress. The Type 3 Chi Nu is kind of hard to talk about because it was never really even used, right? So Japan made a bunch, right? But it was also towards the end of World War II, so you have a bunch of tanks, like, defensively. And then, yeah, again, like, World War II ended pretty quickly after that, so they never saw real, even offensive combat, not even much defensive combat, really. This is more of a my inference, but I'm thinking potentially a meta joke in that how we don't know how good or bad the gamer team is, kind of like how we don't know how good or bad the Type 3 Chi Nu is, right? Like, we just don't know. Until later in the series, probably the gamer team gets a little bit more like stuff going on, right? Like a little bit more content, at least hopefully, right? Apparently there's some kind of brand synergy between wargaming and Girls und Panzer. Makes sense. So wargaming responsible for World of Tanks, Girls und Panzer, anime about girls and tanks. It just makes sense, right? Gamers like anime, like it's a match made in heaven. I think potentially some people implied there was a little bit of informational exchange as well for specific tank information from wargaming to the people that make this. So potentially, I do not know. The background gag that people keep wanting me to like notice is Hana eats a lot of food, and I keep missing it. So again, I'm gonna really keep whenever they're eating the next time, laser focus on Hana's plate. That's the goal here, right? Also, her flower arrangement, the one that used like 4 different types of flowers to create an image in like a tank vase thing. You know what I'm talking about. It looked like a giant explosion. That was the joke. Kind of again linking the flower arranging stuff with Hana's, like, she's like a crack shot. She's the one that puts holes in tanks and makes them explode. So this particular piece of inspiration was used for the flower arranging, which is nice. I don't know. I get it now. The student council got a pretty sizable upgrade with the Hetzer kit, so look out for it. Apparently a bit more of a tank destroyer type vibe, more powerful. Hopefully Momo isn't in control of the gun, otherwise we'll be in a bit of strife, probably some friendly fire or something. I don't know, she'll probably just could not hit the broadside of a barn, that Momo. She's pretty terrible. I'm just learning this now as well. Apparently people had to wait for these 2 episodes for months, so there was some kind of production issue and these episodes got delayed. So I get to watch them like in 1 week. That's pretty cool. We don't need to like delay anything for me. That's pretty epic. Just the answer to one of my questions last week. There's a gacha game, but it's Japanese only. Put up pictures of costumes here that was sent on Discord that I thought was at least mildly interesting. And this one, I guess, is worth more discussion. So I've had somebody tell me that the Anzio OVA has some scenes or some implied scenes that spoil a bit of the film. So, like, what's the go there? Should I do that? Should I watch that after that or before that or what? So yeah, I don't really know what the go is there. If people could let me know, that would be great. Ronnie, just a little quick recap. We're in the middle of a conflict. So the final between Black Forest Academy and Ori has begun. We're feeling pretty confident, just kind of cruising along. rolling at our own pace, and then we got ambushed by Black Forest Academy. Threw our formation like immediately into chaos. And then I think it was Erica was the shot. She was going to take a shot at the flag tank, and then it was kind of accidentally blocked by the gamer team, who were now out of commission. And that was the last thing we saw before we're going to continue with the conflict in episode 11. You would imagine structurally this will be 11 full on conflict, all time, all great, everything cool. Words. And then like half of episode 12 maybe, and then a little bit of epilogue stuff, probably some stuff with the mother and the sister and everything else in between. And a little bit more of a wrap up for what we have going on here, and probably some acknowledgement that the story will be continued in some form. That's what I'd be guessing we're doing here today, but I have been surprised before. So we're looking forward to it regardless. I guess just my show stuff before we jump in here. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Comment below anything you thought about the episode, anything I could do to improve my presentation. Comment below. I'm doing follow for follow on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you'd like me to follow you back. And the Discord, join Discord. Love Discord, Discord. And yeah, now jumping into episode 11. Episode 11 of Girls und Panzer right now. Radio, I have episode 11 of Girls und Panzer up there ready to go. 24 minutes and 11 seconds on this one, so sync up accordingly to that. There will be a picture-in-picture in the description below, and using the AK Submarines subset stuff for subtitles for my anime viewing pleasure. Either way, I'm rambling. I should jump into episode 11 with a 3, 2, 1. Radio, 3, 2, 1, go. I just feel my wind. I just feel my volume going down. There we go. This ear can hear, just not this one. Hopefully the energy isn't too down. It's been a lot of 5 a.m. starts recently, so a little bit tired. A little bit tired for sure. But that's also self-inflicted because I don't give myself enough time to like sleep. I mean, this entire thing's self-inflicted, right? I don't know. They don't know I have a YouTube channel. There really is like a ton of characters, yeah. That was my first like hint that like gotcha game, right? You have a ton of characters, that's a ton of stuff to pull, right? That's how that works. I wonder how much of this like we're going to play from last week, or is it going to continue immediately on? Do we potentially need to set up some people? No, it's just straight up. Okay. Not the dreaded recap. Yeah, they're pretty, you know, intimidating. Like all moving in unison too. Oh, the lighting there's cool too. It's a fierce battle. Whatever you say. Ooh. They were kind of happy about that. What? Oh, you guys. Cool. Nekota? Nekota and friends. That's good. Stop shooting at us. It's unfair. Operation Smoky. Are we going to use some smoke cover? Okay. That was very involved. Sure. Okay. Cool. Bit of smoke. Is there a limit on shells? I guess there would have to be. They can't just keep pulling them out of their ass. Machine gun fire would work too. Though, I should say. Porsche Tiga. Yeah, it's a bit shit. Okay, I'll give you a 6.5 out of 10. All right. Huh? Yeah. Okay, so they're like combining horsepower. Oh, she thought that was like a good move, but then had to like keep up the facade. That's just some tsundere ass shit. I like how they're making up for the shortfall. You guys will be alright. Oh, yeah, it'd be kind of a workout, like the kind of serpentine stuff. Like arms going like that. Oh, little teddy bear. Murder them all. Cute. Okay, we like that. Ah, sneaky. Good thing Momo's not shooting. What if they just won here? That'd be crazy. Got one? Not even? Taking the tracks off two of them's pretty good, though. Keep loading. Yeah, Chibi. Is this a good strategy? Maybe. At least they've got the high ground. That's pretty good. Oh, it's cool, though, too. Look at the elevation. Okay. Little bit of a ceasefire. Okay, I guess we've got numbers advantage. So we just surround them so they can't escape. Did we predict that? There's some loud ass tanks. Okay. Okay. POV. You just got destroyed. Yag Okay. Like, even if you shoot at it, it's pretty hard to fucking kill, right? Okay. But the other thing was, like, the ground up there seems pretty loose. So what if it, like, gives way and one of the tanks fall? This is a champions fight. Okay. I've got no clue, but sure. Okay. Let's go flag tank. What? What is our thing? We've got so many operations. Operation Bait. Oh, and then this is Student Council, right? It was Turtle Tank. Oh no. Oh, they keep bullying? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just keep destroying the same tank's treads. That's fun. Just be annoying. What was that Senshiro School manga? What was that? Stop kicking me. Bait. Let's go history team. I really like the 3D there. That was really good. It showed the chaos of the other team. She's become a fan very quickly. Katyusha. Wow. Bit of a retreat. Bit of chaos ball to that. We like that. Alright, so do we chase him back down? At least get off the mountain? The hill? In a line, too. Okay. Was that the tiger? Oh, and then more smoke, too. Good shit. You're not selling it. Well, they're gonna have to. Also, we're calling it Leopon. Is that maybe the lion? That's like their symbol. I do not know. Somebody just played bowling within one of the tanks. What was that? Okay. So they picked a bunch of heavy tanks, and then we're very like light and scrappy, so we can kind of weave and stuff. Okay. Some kind of Rubicon. Okay. Come on, you big heavy son of a. I wouldn't be trusting its engine in the water. Somebody's struggling. Uh, Rabbit. That's pretty bad. We need them. Well, we do have an automobile club. Could they jump over all the tanks and have a little look? Oh, a noble self-sacrifice? Yeah, water, right? Water and Miho. Think about it. Yeah. See? We're on the same page. Oh, thank you, Saori. So you go help them. And then we'll manage everything else from here. Okay. Their eyes are like gone crazy there. She's very excited about some rope. I'm just wondering where Black Forest is in all of this. As always. Thank you, Nishizumi Dono. Okay. Me too. We're going to prove the haters wrong. Okay. Whoa, she's cool. This is pretty legit. I like the stumbles a lot. What jumped that far? Because I'm because I'm because I'm short. Yeah, I wonder what the mum thinks. Thanks, gang. What is she going to do? I guess is my question. Is she just going to restart it? Oh, we're gonna give them a tow. Okay. Is that what we're doing with the wire? I feel like we're about to get attacked. It's like she learnt nothing. Oh, yo, how did she know she's insane? Gotcha, bitch. Oh my god, should she fucking die? Alright, didn't die. That's good. Just kind of they saw us. Yeah, like before, like when we were pulling the tiger up the hill. We did it. Okay. Well, that was great sound. You could tell the engine was underwater then. Sounds like a boat when it starts up. That was great. Okay. Ooh, that was cool. You saw all the shots taken on the. Yep, great. This is cool. Oh, she's cool too. Oh, bro, this is just like the episode of Obstacles. Reminds me of the bridge from early in the show. I reckon about episode 2 or so. Hit and run. Hit and run. Holy fuck. Oh, did we tactically destroy the bridge after us? How did you do that? But what's the student council gonna do? I guess they'll find another route. Now, are we going a little bit more urban here? Is there going to be... Yep, okay, cool. Buildings. Hardy ha. What the fuck? Are you getting baited? What is... The tank doesn't have any logo on it or anything as well. Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. Okay, Turtle Team's here now too. Okay. This looks pretty bad. Bit of a standoff. What the fuck? No, I think it's a big-ass tank. Like the world's biggest tank ever. Mouse? That is no mouse. It's a fucking elephant. It can't even turn because it's... Oh, the largest, heaviest tank in history. Well, there you go. I'd get out of the small alleyway. I think that'll be a good idea. Holy fuck. So the shot didn't hit them, but it still, like, rattled their tank like that. It's not a good plan. Sodoko. Sodoko down. And their clones. The hunters became the hunted, it seems. How do you even penetrate such a thing? Pause. Ooh. That's good. Okay, nobody's hurt. Let's go history crew. Jesus fuck. Not the mouse. Oh, it's just immobilized, not taken out though. For the Stug 3. They're seemingly gaining on us though, and have this big old open field to play around in. Ugh. Very smug. Okay. Okay, Maho. Thoughts? Oh, end of the episode. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to watch the next one right now as well, so it's kind of like not the end of the episode. But you know what I mean. It took me by surprise. Yeah, it is. Yeah, okay. Thought maybe it was a bit early. I guess that shows that I was invested and didn't want it to, like, end. Yeah, pretty well produced old episode. We've used up a lot of our Miho save people juice, right? Because I don't reckon that'll be the conflict of much of the next part. So Black Forest still going strong despite losing tanks along the way. I reckon they maybe lost 4 or 5 during that sequence. There was a Panzer III used as bait to bait them into the path of the mouse. But other than that, I don't really know what's going to happen. How are we going to take out the big guy? Or are we just going to avoid him, considering we're like nice and light and can move around? Well, now that I think about it, use its size to its disadvantage. Maybe trap it in some kind of alleyway. That maybe makes sense. Okay. There hasn't really been a lot of Maho Miho one-on-one stuff yet as well. Maybe that's a direction for the final episode. We can't back down in this battle. Sure. And yeah, as I said, we're just going to bring up the next one now and pop it straight on, so bear with me. Yeah, so you guys know the deal. Episode up here. 24 minutes and 12 seconds on this one. Sync up accordingly. Picture-in-picture. AK submarine subs. And yeah, let's just dive into the last episode of the TV anime. Radio? 3, 2, 1, go. I just feel my wind. Oh my god. Poor Saori. Quick, take photo. Cool. It's probably the last time we're seeing this opening, too. I wonder if the other segments will have any kind of animated opening, or we'll just kind of like roll with it. Considering one's a film and then the other is a kind of like bit part episode film stuff. I think they're theatrical, but obviously not as long as movies. At the very least, you would imagine there would be some kind of ED song for a film. That makes sense. Theme song, maybe an insert song. You know, it's that kind of thing. I thought we'd be a little bit further along in the fight than we are. I thought there would be more death, but there hasn't really been. So maybe the structure will be a bit different. Maybe we'll rush through that ending stuff a bit more than I think we will. And most of this will comprise of fight. But yeah, last episode was pretty multifaceted. There was the part up the hill, there was the beginning part, there was the smoke. It was pretty good. Okay, hello, mouse. It's a big, big guy for you. Yeah, I made that joke already. Oh, she's cool. Exactly. The golden snitch. What is it? Okay. I think valor's pretty important too, but sure. I don't think you're going to bait it like that. I don't think that's going to work for you. Run away. Holy fuck, it destroyed that public bathroom. I think it might just be fucking invincible. Oh. Get destroyed, random Panzer III. We're working together pretty well here. We're avoiding the fire, at least. No one wants to take on the mouse. Double-decker tank. What? Okay. Okay. Bit of a Mexican standoff. I'm curious to see what we're doing. I'm going to imagine it involves some kind of alleyway. Okay, dodge. Dodging's good. We're going to ram it? Holy fuck. I guess it's soft underbelly? Is it soft underneath? Distraction? Holy fuck. You're lucky it missed. It's like they got served. Like a volleyball. Like kind of like the ramp, right? What is this tactic? This is insane. No, I don't think I will. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing, Miho? Let me know. Target the slit. Oh. Oh, okay, we did it. I mean, we kind of had to have done it, considering how involved the tactic was. Okay. Are you still allowed to communicate if you're, like, out? Okay, sure. We'll take it. Just cheat. all the other schools do. Oh. Just from repeated use. Okay. I mean, you guys fucking went crazy. You guys are like MVP low key. For our school. We need it. We need it to stay alive. Holy fuck, that's a lot of tanks. Oh. I wonder who's piloting the flag tank for the other team. Let's go Rabbit Crew. Very enthusiastic, Marco. Operation Dizzy Wanda. I don't know, does he? Oh, sneaky. And then, yeah, these guys said they were going to take out the guys at the end, right? Wait, no, that was the Rabbit team. Where is Rabbit team? There they are. Yeah. Well, yeah, you limit their numbers advantage if you pull them into a chokehold. Choke point. That's the word. Oh, split them up. We're driving in confusing patterns. Oh, dodge. They're so mad. Ayaya? Oh my god. Oh, okay. I see, I see. And this will be the reference, right? Yo, quick. Gotcha. Too thin. Well, we can't. I was about to give him a little clap, but I can't. What? Yo, she carried? Our little space cadet. Her first words. Well, that was fun. That shot there reminded me of episode 1 a little bit. Oh, sick ramp. I'm sorry, these guys are getting dominated. Not close. Was never close. I don't trust this. Oh. What did she see something in a mirror or something? How did she know? That's a lot of mils. Oh. Again, the sound's fantastic. Yeah, even a sacrifice here would be pretty good. Well. Oh, but yeah, okay, gotcha. I mean, that'll do it. Yeah, I was about to say, if anything else didn't make the flag pop up, I don't know what would. Alright, they kind of carried. Okay, the freshmen had their time to shine too. I like this too, like everybody reporting that they're all okay. Very important to us. Oh, apologies there. Very itchy nose. Oh yeah, this guy's still kicking. The Porsche Tiger. Leopold. I miss reminds me of Leopold. Oh. Okay. I just put a hole in your stomach. Oh, look at this. Cool. What is this, like abandoned school? Well, what if I wasn't using Nishizumi style? I was using other Nishizumi style. The failed weapon. Nah, we're having a moment. Shut up. The face off. Oh, cool. Yeah, the 3D is really shining in this last segment. Yeah, even that stuff's pretty good. I don't know why there was no voice there, though. Like the 3D model there? We don't mind that. We don't mind a little bit of a 3D model every now and again. Whoa, oh, that's a bit trippy. I kind of really want Miho to win, so I hope she does. HE shells? We're playing like bumper cars this this episode. Like there's been a lot of like tank on tank conflict, which hasn't really been a thing up to till now. I don't think we can withstand it forever, guys. What the fuck? What just bent there? Okay, that's pretty bad. I think you guys are toast. I think you guys are pretty much toast. And then we're pretty much out of tanks, no? Oh no, of course the history team. They didn't have the white flag up. Oh, so you think? It's still it's still blocking the way. Okay, so there's like a third-party recovery system for that kind of stuff. Okay. Let's go Panzer 4. Yeah, this is very impressive. I like this stuff a lot. I guess we're just not talking in these two. Okay. What's the game here? It's a little bit of a mirror match, right? Because we're both like taught by the same person, the same style, right? Oh. Trying to just shove it in. Okay. She's very excited. Okay, we're gonna do some sick tank drift. No, history cruise out of the tank. The flag must have popped up. Okay, I missed that. Alright, this is the final move then. Let's see it. Momo looked terrified. Okay, Hana. Hit the shot, then we can talk. Oh, that's similar technique. The drift, right? Yep, it definitely destroyed the fucking treads. Hey, did we win? I think we might have won by a fraction of a second. Hands up. I think we won. Where's that little white flag? Pop up. Somewhere. Please. One of you. Oh, you look kind of sad. You look like you don't know. Oh, hey, we did it. Let's go, team. Okay. Let's go. And the crowd goes fucking mild. I think the crowd could have popped off more there. Alright. No, get away. We're having a sister moment. I'm sure of it. Why did she look concerned in the tank? Did she just not know? No, you guys carried. That was so Whitman? Is there a volleyball World Cup? Anyway, lots of questions that probably aren't relevant. I can't fucking move. She's got to go have a lie down. Have a quick nap. There's a long night of partying ahead. Yeah. We saved the school. We did it, everybody. I was aware of the stakes, yes. I like that from just a little bit of a watery eye from the student council. I like that. Normally a character that's all in control. Okay. Now kiss. Hey! We did it. Okay. Was it 251 times you were late? Truly the best love story in the show. We will do something next time. And just give it a day, guys. Just celebrate. You guys won. Yeah, where is sister? Give me sister. Thank you. Show me something. Okay. Yep. Anything else? Oh. Kampai. We'll take a kampai. Well, that's all well and good, but what about the mother? Yeah, it was a weird style. We just kind of did a bunch of shit. Chaotic, ragtag, underdog, resourceful. Yeah, stop living under your mother's shadow. Okay, land a shot next time, Erica, then we can talk. Do something. Yeah, hoist the flag. Bro, the underdog never wins in real life. It's no fun. Look at that crowd. Yeah, sucked in. Boo. Boo. Oh, no, I hoped she stayed mad. Little polite clap. Fuck out of here. Alright. What are we doing? We partying? It's time to party. Always hates a speech. That'll do. Is this little victory parade? Sure, okay. That's one way to do it. Where was all the fans? Bro, this is the most grim thing I've ever seen. You know what's cute though? The ED normally has a bunch of people in tanks, a bunch of the teams in the tanks, and now it's every team all at once in like the same parade. And I'm guessing we did a shot of every character here, which has to be like 30 of them, right? Maybe less, but yeah. There's plenty. There's plenty of characters. Here we go. There's the fans. Okay. Gynax? Why did it say Gynax? Maybe that's like weird shit on it. I don't know. I cannot read Japanese. I kinda can, but not really. Okay, Grandma. Sure, she hit the gritty. Let's go. Oh, back in the tank. Hop back in the saddle. Alright, cool. There's nothing really to continue on from there, so I guess we have to generate some new conflict somehow. Shouldn't be hard. So yeah, that was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. But what I think I'll do here is stop for the today, and then I'll do the rest after work tomorrow. Just because I'm really starting to get tired. I don't know if you noticed, I was yawning a little bit during that, and that's never a good sign, especially before I record like another hour of this. So yeah, we'll call it here. But yeah, I really like the 2 episodes here today. I thought they were great, and yeah, you'll see some analysis on those 2 episodes shortly. So yeah, I'll see you in a second. And we're back. It's the next afternoon. I've just gotten off a 10-hour shift, so we may be a little bit tired, but we're going to give it a try. We're going to re-look through episodes 11 and 12 of Season 1 of Girls und Panzer. Not that there's more seasons, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I liked it. I actually really, really liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, just a great build-up to a climax through a season of television that is fairly focused, right? We're not really concerned about setting up much else. It's just kind of this tournament once you get into the tournament. And from there, I think it executes on what it needs to execute on. It's, a little bit schmaltzy and predictable at points, but that's what we like it for as well. We're not coming here for huge plot twists, is my point. I was pretty sure the whole time that Ore was going to win. They're actually playing them off the park. I thought that they were just technically and tactically superior basically the entire time. So again, like they beat them pretty convincingly. It wasn't a fluke, right? A number of good moments in this thing. I like when they're crossing the river. I like when they're using all the smoke. Specifically in this episode, I think that's pretty rad how they recover from a pretty bad spot early. And of course, the final showdown is excellent as well. And the showdown with the mouse tank as well was pretty good. Yeah, just a lot of build up and a lot of ebbing and flowing. Just good story writing stuff. Thoroughly enjoyable. Did a lot of the first person 3D stuff that I'm fond of as well. And yeah, kind of paid off at least a little bit on the character stuff that Miho had going on. There was a nice, albeit brief, it was very brief, scene with Maho, which I thought was good. I think with so much of the season maintaining focus on that conflict, it would be nice to get some stuff with the mother. It would be nice to get more with Maho, but I'm happy with what we got. I mean, cool. we'll take it. I forget where I saw somebody write this. It might have been on Discord or in one of the comments. But they said, I think it's good that they didn't combine the roles of that random girl and Maho, because then the story would have become, it's good to save your family, as opposed to what the moral actually is, which is, it's good to save anybody. Saving people, good. It doesn't matter if you're blood related or not. Which I liked. And again, that's prevalent through a lot of this, right? That Pravda baggage from the previous year, where because I cared for my teammates and them being alive, we lost. And we're disproving that right here. I think Miho's style of Senshido compared to the older Nishizumi traditional style is superior. And it showed out on the day, right? The caring for these people and getting them out of these precarious situations specifically allowed the first years to do the stuff that they did, which was quite impressive. They were on a tear there for a second. They were going excellently. But either way, I'm running low on time, so I better get a skedaddle on and start actually looking through here. But yeah, good on multiple fronts is this finale. I like evil-looking Erica here. I think that's pretty good. I don't know, that's my first observation. The first time we'll see it here, but everybody confirming that they're okay. We'll see this, again, prevalent through the entire set of 2 episodes. Again, reinforcing the theme of the Miho style of Senshido versus the Nishizumi style. All tanks commence Operation Smokey. This one's very on the nose. Yeah, they're going to use smoke to escape. Everybody says smoke launchers ready here in sequence in a way that I thought was quite endearing. I thought it was good. So I'm imagining they're saying Leopon team because they're like the lion team. Lion, Leo. I don't know what else you would use there. I don't, because it's like a tiger. It's not a lion, but you know what I mean? I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one. According to Google, a leopon is a hybrid offspring of a male leopard and a female lion? What the fuck? Okay, sure. Okay, so that's their team animal. Sure, okay.
So ignore every single other time I call them like the lion team in this video. Thanks. So yeah, they do think that they're ninjas. They release the smoke. Erica wants to fire directly into the smoke, but apparently that's part of the plan, is for them to just blindly fire into the smoke and waste ammunition. Maho is privy to this and wants them to stop. So yeah, I mean, the mind game's already starting a little bit, I think. Yeah, pretty cool. Again, Maho's got the right idea here, but again, the ebbing and flowing, there's another counter to even this. So they have the Porsche Tiger, bad engine, can't move very well. They're going to struggle to get it up the hill in that direction. So we'll just catch them at the hill and then end this thing, basically. However, we accounted for this. We've got a bunch of like, rope. And we use this rope to tow the tanks at various points. Again, I didn't know we had all this like extra gear that we're using all the time. It seems like the rules are pretty fast and loose. But again, all is fair in love and war. Anything that you can use is justified. And then we see it here, right? They've already gotten that far by kind of using a diamond formation, pulling the... Would this be the one up the back? That would make sense to me, pulling it up. Excited Katyusha at like seeing the tactics play out, catching herself, and then going, "Oh no, actually no, I hate them." I don't know, just a bit of tsundere stuff for a good old Saturday afternoon. Then we've got Operation Biker Gang. Now, I don't understand what Operation Biker Gang is. Is that because we're like serpentining? Oh, it's to spread the smoke. I see. I don't know. A biker gang because they like to spread smoke when they're doing biker stuff? Sure, we're going to take that. We're trying to get to this specific spot on the map as well. At the teddy bear. I feel like I've seen teddy bear before somewhere in the show as well. I know that Miho has like a lot of stuffed animals, right? Anyway, I digress. They're getting to the top of this hill. That's where they're going to make their first stand. Another sub-story we have in this kind of set of 2 episodes is, I believe your name is like Orange something, Orange Peko or something. She's like actively rooting for Orai in a way that she probably shouldn't be, being kind of a like unbiased third-party person, but can't help but root for the underdog. I think, yeah, reflecting the sentiments of the crowd as a whole, probably, right? Oh, another MVP we have here is the Student Council. The Student Council just kind of hiding in the trees here, hiding in the bushes. And they're basically just annoying. That's their job, right? Their job is to like stick around behind, pull some people back, take some people out when they can, be a general nuisance. So it's pretty crazy here. They were like looking at the flag tank, right? It would have been kind of crazy if they just shot and actually got it. I mean, not that you were guaranteed to hit and kill, but like, I don't know, I would have taken a shot at the flag tank. But essentially aiming at the treads as well. So again, just not aiming to take out, but aiming to delay. But again, knowing when they're beating, the whole force like turns to look at them and then they run away, right? This is one of the things that we talk about, right? All these tanks are pretty big and bulky and heavy, right? They're powerful. They can take out our tanks at any time, but we've got a lot of tanks that are a bit smaller and a little bit more mobile. So again, hit and run tactics, can't really stick around for a long time. Again, like we've got a variety of tanks, right? Because we also have the Porsche Tiger, which Tiger, anyway. And it's very, very big and slow, but packs a punch. Kind of like our equivalent to the mouse, right? So here we are, we have Allray on top of the hill, and then we have Black Forest with the impending force trying to attack them up the slope. So one of the initial tactics here is to surround them, and I think they do, but we don't really see it in action, right? Like, they are making a last stand here and do need a distraction eventually to get out of there, but we didn't really see, like, every tank encroaching from every angle, right? So they got a lot of tanks. They got, like, a Lang and, like, something else and a different Tiger, and it's pretty hard to keep track of for somebody who's a bit of a layman in me to the whole tank side of things. But, I mean, I don't know. All their tanks shoot good and are pretty good. That's the way I understand it. Yeah, we have this one here, the Jag Tiger, right? It's our first of 2 heavily armored, seemingly impenetrable tanks, right? This reminds me of the Great Siege of Malta. That's when the surrounded knights Hospitaller repelled the Ottoman Empire. I mean, they did the context for me. I don't even need to like look this one up. But sure, I mean, another esoteric, weird history club reference. What else do we want, right? History club, history team. You know what I'm talking about. Here we have Operation Beta, right? So now everybody's like encroaching. They say it's 18 versus 7, and we have the student council communicating it's time to use this kind of thing we have up our sleeves, right? We have one tank behind enemy lines, we're going to use it to our advantage. And this is a great gag. So we have this character here, right, who obviously spent a lot of time fixing the treads, only for the student council, the turtle team, to come back around and knock out the treads again. Again, annoying, right? So they didn't really notice the tank behind them and then closed in very quickly, right? And once you're at a very close distance, then you're at a major advantage, right? Considering size, and tanks aren't really known for their close quarters combat. Of course, can't fire at this tank in case they fire and then shoot their own tanks, right? They have to be a little bit more cautious. But of course, like, as we're running away this way, then we have the Stug 3, right, the history team, just taking pot shots, right, because their attention is diverted. And this is the most important part, right, and this is one of the most common themes through everything we've had going on up to this point. This is so much fun, right? It's not a boring old, by the numbers, old style, Nishizumi style Senshido match, right? We're playing fast and loose. It's really good. It's really entertaining as well. I really feel the sentiment of this of Katusha here, right? And here we explain it. Black Forest trained for advancing in perfect formation and launching precise attacks, but in the process they lost the ability to handle unexpected situations well. Again, if that's not the story of the match we have here, then what is, right? Just like not prepared to do what what Ori is doing to them. Yeah, just weaving in and out of traffic, going crazy. And yeah, this creates an opening that the tanks are able to get down from their spot where they were kind of trapped. We have the Tiger in the same way that it was a liability going up the hill, now it's the kind of advantage going down the hill. It works as kind of like a shield. I don't know where we got like popcorn and drinks. Is this like an America joke because they always have like snacks and stuff? I also like Maho's attitude just there before as well. She's just very like, oh, okay. Now back to formation, back to what we should do. Like, this is just another... They're just delaying the inevitable, basically, right? We'll get back to our formation and everything will go as it should. Well, you could almost hear, like, an electrical, like, shock when the engine went on the Tiger as well. That's interesting. And we have one of them pop out and try to fix it on the fly. Like, that's the whole thing about the Automobile Club and the Tiger. It's just, like, a perfect match. This is probably more historical context, but we see them, like the treads just kind of break, right? And we keep them driving around. Some of the tanks run out of fuel. There's increased wear on the treads. Like, it's not a very like straightforward traditional match. I think, yeah, there's some historical context here with regards to German tanks probably, and then breaking down when needing to turn and, you know, extended use, right? Okay, then we get to the river, right? So one of our tactics here is that, again, the Tiger's going to block the current a little bit, right, to stop us from getting swept away, and we're all going to cross together. But more importantly, this is the point where our theme comes across the closest, right? It's very reflective of the Miho baggage from the previous year. It's literally a tank getting swept away in water again. What are we going to do? We're going to do what we did last time, and it's going to lead to our success. Oh no, the first years they've gotten stuck in the river. Oh, whatever will we do? Immediately they say, leave us behind, we'll catch up later, it's more important. We're gonna put ourselves before the team, right? We're going to sacrifice ourselves, basically. And then the tension here, right, is that the current's still pretty strong. It could tip, it could lead to dangerous things happening to like the team there, the first years in particular, that, again, we're the senpai, we want to protect them, makes sense, right? And of course, yeah, you're thinking back to the previous year, when what happened. Very important thing here from Saori, go help them, right? She's obviously still a little bit stressed about this, that being Miho, right? Go help them. Go do what's natural to you. And then everyone's eyes are going like crazy. Look at that. Everyone's like fucking tearing up. I mean, it's emotional, but I don't think it's that emotional. I mean, Yukari's very extra, like, all the times. So I guess that tracks. Well, this is a really cool shot, too. I like, kind of here, and then, like, well, if it will actually play for me. Just, boom, straight out to that first year tank. Like, these are all the tanks I have to cross here in order to save the people I want to save. Yeah, and then we say the themes to the audience, right? Never a very subtle show as Girls and Panzer, but sure, go off, I guess. But again, I pretend like I hate the cheese, but it's what I live for, right? I love the schmaltz, I love it. Of course, we're pairing it with this excellent piece of animation, too, on Miho's jump here, right? And basically entirely 2D animated, I believe. Just, yeah, like, some nice stumbling, obviously showing effort in the jump here, right, that she actually wants to save. It's just gets across the intent of the story very, very well. It's Well done. Good stuff. Of course, this endears them to the crowd even more, right? It looks a little bit dead over here, but I can assure you there's a full crowd by the end, and they get a big old parade, so people do care. What are we looking through? What the fuck is this that Yukari's doing? What the hell? I don't know about that, but they're approaching basically, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to essentially tow the first years, the duck team. I believe they're the duck team. Are they the duck team? No, they're the rabbit team, of course. Never mind. So this is all well and good. This tick off to her nature, tick off to the everybody appreciating it, everyone understanding the, I guess, baggage here, and what's gone into this decision. What lessons have we taken over the show? This is a very important moment, right? But I think what really sells it for me is how important the rabbit team is after this, right? How important the first years are and them kind of popping off. That's what really makes this shine and what kind of really justifies this decision tactically, right? It's great to see stuff like this. This is what you love to see. Of course, we're directly contrasting it with Erika, who says that it's naive and weakness and blah, 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 blah. Traditional Nishizumi style, caught in the middle of said conflict is Maho. Oh yeah, and then she's badass as fuck, because she notices the turtle team before they can strike, right? Somebody is approaching from behind. I just kind of sensed it, spidey senses, and then, yeah, enemy at 7 o'clock. They eventually get their engine moving, that being the rabbit team, and we're ready to get out of the river, basically. And then there's a part with the bridge, right? I think, where we smash the bridge. So we're heading downtown. Again, we come to this bridge that I talked about, and they're basically looking to buy time to get us into a bit of an urban setting, so their overwhelming force can't, like, encroach on us, right? Surround, that's the word, surround us. Because, again, they've got more numbers than us. If we're in open combat, then they can just flank us and we're toast, right? Getting to an urban setting lets us use the buildings to our advantage, right? And be a little bit more sneaky. So this is when we, like, rev the fuck out of the Tiger, right? And then destroy the bridge in the process, which I think is just a cool use of the heaviness of the tank as well. Yeah, now we're onto like a highway, right? And we're approaching a town. Again, like we talked about it, it's weird that the towns are just okay with this. Actually, no, this town looks abandoned almost. It's very weird. But I digress. Yeah, we got them where we want them now. The mouse notwithstanding, right? It's funny, it's almost one of the tenets of the show. It's the first time that we've had an overwhelming numbers advantage, and we don't press it, right? The Panzer III keeps dodging us and luring us exactly where like it's good at like subverting expectation in that way, in what would traditionally happen, and making every scene pretty interesting as a result. You never know what's going to happen, you know? This first person shot and with the reveal of the tank is fantastic as well. As we see it enter frame here, it's almost like another like building comes in, right? Of course, Yukari, the first one to point out that it is indeed the mouse. Again, it's like German, right? It's so big that when it turns, it kind of clips the wall first. Yeah, and everybody that knows about tanks is pretty worried here. It's the biggest tank in human history or whatever. Yeah, the largest, heaviest tank in history. So this is basically coming off, you know how, like, we were kind of fucking them up? This is to bring us back down to earth a little bit, at least from a plot sense, and I really like it. It's a big challenge, and the way we eventually dispatch the foe is really good as well. Yeah, poor Soroko gets fucking destroyed. It's pretty funny. Yeah, this is a good scene. Then boom, going on a kill streak. Volleyball team also gets shot at here. I think it's eventually the history crew, right, is the one that takes most of the damage here. There we saw it as well. We had the whole like Soroko team reporting that they're okay, basically. Yeah, there we go. History team here. And this is one of the big things that I saw, or thought I saw, right? So they don't really have a white flag up. So 2 of our tanks were immobilized. We have 5 remaining. But I never saw a flag here. I guess it's hard to get at and repair tanks if you don't have, like, the capacity to do so. It was kind of, like, on its side. But I kind of expected the history team to come back. And maybe they do, and I just fucking didn't notice. But, yeah, I mean, I was expecting them to come back for sure. We get a cool look at like an evil Erika and like a cool looking Maho here as we close the episode and move into the ED and move on to that episode 12. We can't back down in this battle is the name of episode 12. I'm happy that somebody said the joke that I was thinking of the whole time. Who decided to call it mouse if it's so big? Hardy, huh? It's almost like homophones exist. right? Two words that sound the same but are spelled differently and have different meanings. Oh, so this is the setup for later. I'll keep my promise, is what Soroko said, right? So I think there's a promise in place here that's I'll absolve you of all the late showing ups, all the tardy notices, as well as the absentee stuff, I believe. If you win this, basically, and that's what gets Mako interested, right? With a very good, like, she's been pretty good here with like showing emotion when she genuinely wants to show emotion, but being like really low key the rest of the time. Like she said, like, "Oh, this is so exciting" in the previous episode, and in a very very low monotone. Again, Maho never getting ahead of herself. It's like, "Oh yeah, we've taken out two more of their tanks. They only have 5 more remaining." It's like only the flag tank matters, which is the case in the end, right? It's flag tank v flag tank. Again, I think we're just demonstrating power here, right? We shoot a bunch of like P shots at the mouse, right? And then it just destroys this fucking building in one shot. Like, it's pretty fucking strong, is what I'm getting at. Oh yeah, so this random Panzer 3 behind us as well. It was like kind of taunting us as it like hides behind, and then just gets randomly shot. How good's that? Just like immediate karma for this tank that's gloating behind the obvious bigger, better tank. So for some reason, this is the piece of evidence that like convinces us to do the plan. It's like they put a tank on top of another tank. Yeah, so kind of we can see it, right? It's almost like the shape of a tank on top of like a bigger mobile thing. I think that gets us the idea to use this as a layer and then execute our plan. Again, we'll watch it play out here. Oh yeah, and then we explain it here. Like, it'll be pretty hard on you guys, student council team, and they're like, whatever it is, we'll take it. And it does end up being their downfall, I mean, eventually. So, like, another cool, noble sacrifice, right? So we're essentially, like, fucking ramming it, right? Which lets us get under it and elevate it a little bit. But you can really see it like grinding on that tank on the bottom, which again leads to the sacrifice angle. So yeah, little distraction from the rabbit team with the machine gun gets them to turn, and then I like this. It's almost like a volleyball serve from the volleyball team as they get on top of the mouse here. It gets into position where they can't turn. Right, this is very important. It's like, hey, you get off my tank. No, I don't think I will. Pretty Chad move from the volleyball gang. Oh yeah, and then we have like sick like ramp shit from from Miho here, and we're gonna target the slit. Now it's all coming back to me targeting the slit. Yeah, one shot there, perfect position, and then the flag comes out of the mouse. So I think the slit's the kind of intersection between the two parts, but also probably represents a weak point, right? That's normally hidden. So yeah, we took out the mouse, but again, at what cost? There goes the MVP for now in the student council, who was just like playing annoying behind, and then did that like sacrifice play, which I thought was pretty cool too. Got a couple kills in there, just good stuff. Or maybe not a kill, definitely got some treads or something, right? So from here it becomes, we got to make this a one-on-one match. We're not going to win a 4v1 disadvantage, right? A 4v16. Like, what are we gonna do? So what can we do to win at this point? We need to target that flag tank, and what should we do to do that? We need to isolate it. And that's essentially what we're trying to do with the rest of the plan here. And yeah, back-to-back shots of just, you know, Miho commanding, looking at everybody, getting a good view of everybody. Good stuff. Here we are, Operation Dizzy Wander. So the first part here is 3 tanks go that direction, the entire force chases behind, and then we have the rabbit team behind. That force even then, right? Bringing up the rear. Basically, we've got them pincered right now. So we're bringing their large force into a small choke point, basically. One of the tanks splits off, and then a couple need to chase that one, and then a couple more split off, a couple need to chase that one, and yeah. Basically, then we just need to get a couple kills, and it becomes all very even all of a sudden. We have Sari popping off, telling everybody to turn at whichever junction they need to turn at as well, which is just some good commanding stuff, good radio comms. Here we have the Rabbit team playing out Operation Kelly's Heroes, which may be the little part of the film that they were watching. Maybe the tears and the investment there is them getting the idea from that previous scene a couple episodes ago now. So essentially what I'm seeing in this is they're using a tactic very similar to what is used in the climax of that movie. That's what's been implied by the comments anyway. So like Big Tank is chasing us. I think it's like the elephant or something, or maybe that's a different one. We round the block in such a quick manner to where we're behind them already by the time that they're trying to chase us. So then they can't turn and pivot, right? So even at point blank range, we do no damage, but then we have a very, very important person piping up and giving us the correct position, right? And here we have Saki, right? The space cadet telling us to shoot it at that one spot. Thank you, you magnificent bastard. We have the volleyball team getting amongst it. You can see the size differential here, right? Really demonstrates the tactics. Again, we're just like fucking them up. We're just better than them at this point. This is when I'm like, oh yeah, we're winning this for sure. There's no way we can lose this. Again, I like it whenever the volleyball team gets elevation. I just feel like that's thematically correct. So here we have the rabbit team again, just fucking them up. Stopping immediately at the right point. And I wanted to look here. What is the indicator that they're like hiding there? So they turn that corner. Then what do we notice? I don't know what we noticed there to make us know to break. Like a like narrowing the eyes and sees something. Don't really know. Just thinking about it, maybe. So this gun here is 128 millimeter. So it's like way bigger than even the Tiger. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's the jagged Tiger from before, right? The heavily armored one. This is like the mouse's little brother, right? That's what I'm seeing it as. So what we do here is we like turn right at the right point, we sacrifice ourselves, but take out this tank in the process. Okay, we take that, right? Just take out a tank, take out two tanks, two very dangerous tanks, and sacrifice ourselves. Again, everybody reports that they're okay. Very, very important part to this. Gotta keep emphasizing it. I guess this is relevant. We ride into an abandoned school. So I guess that brings in the school aspect to it, the academy versus the academy, the school angle. I don't know. I would have preferred to have it near a body of water so we could do the whole Miho thing again, but we already kind of did that, so yeah. There's worse locations to have your finale though. I think an abandoned school's pretty cool. Gives me some Monogatari vibes. And then we have Sister v Sister. Basically the the duel that was destined from the start of the show. Very important line, Nishizumi style dictates you can't run away as well. Am I beholden to Nishizumi style? Because I seem to remember a lot of running away even after this point. The Porsche Tiger as well. Now the mechanics, the automotive club, they're just sitting in the choke point. They're not even letting them into the school. And essentially letting us have that 1v1, which was the plan. And we use a lot of the 3D stuff here, specifically like the 3D model of the character standing on top of the tank. I think we'll see a lot more of this as the show goes on, as well as there's more content. I feel like this is the definitive image of the show almost, right? Just one person sticking up the top of the tank. For the record, I think the 3D is pretty good. It almost looks like they're talking, but there's no like vocal audio, which I don't really understand, but sure. But it works. I just mostly think it looks kind of neat. Yeah, I think it definitely stands up for a final conflict for a 12-episode anime, for sure. I don't understand what the revelation about the HE shells is. Does that let us know something we can use later in the conflict? I do not know. So basically we have three different conflicts going on at this point here. We have the volleyball team running away, albeit for not very much longer. The Tiger defending the kind of entrance to the school, and then obviously the main battle. Here's where it's like, yep, okay, so volleyball team out, the Mallard team out. So Duck and Mallard both taken out in the end here. It's 1v whoever else. That's the conflict. Another interesting tidbit is, of course, we have recovery teams for the tanks, right? But the time in which the recovery teams get to certain points is very, very important in the context of matches, because you can block points with tanks. So, I don't know, is that a bit weird? I don't know, people use rules to their advantage all the time, so maybe not. This was probably the most involved shot we use it. Again, this like very long one where, you know, we're following the other tank for a very long time. Pretty cool blend between 2D and 3D there, so we'll go back here and see a little bit of Maho, like there, if it, again, wants to behave. Yeah, here, all that stuff. Pretty cool. Again, two characters that know how each other fight, basically. It's a little bit of a mirror match almost, and you need to pull out something unexpected to get the advantage, something that wasn't taught under the Nishizumi style. So we notice that the rest of the Black Forest Academy team is encroaching. We need to make a play. We need to try something, otherwise we're just going to lose to numbers advantage. We check with everybody, hey Yukari, can you load very quickly? We need Hana to hit a shot, and we need Mako to drive in a way that may snap the treads, but it will be the winning play regardless. Putting it all on the line, basically. Pan over to everybody, holding hands, ready to... This is the moment, right? And I think we kind of hold on it for a very long time almost. It's kind of weirdly edited. But again, I digress. Let's watch it play out again here. This is the payoff to the technique they tried when they were trying to clutch up against St. Gloriana's. It's the drift move, basically. And we're going to see it finally executed properly here. So yeah, one shot here, one fire, right? But then here comes the drift. Putting all that stress on the treads go. And then the 3D... Perfect. Really good looking stuff. Really great for a final action scene. And then holding with bated breath. What happened? Yeah, this look here is the puzzling one. I'm like, oh, did we lose? Did we lose? No, we didn't lose. We won. It's a weird look. I think it's meant to throw the audience more than anything else, which it succeeded in doing so. But yeah, we won. So yeah, we won via flag tank memes again, so we didn't really outnumber them. But that's not our style, like, ever. We're always going to take out that flag tank. That's our job, which I guess is the overall goal of the game, right? Yeah, the crowd goes wild, everyone reacts. Basically, the last, like, second here is everybody reacting to the victory. Yeah, it's, again, weird edit here, right? So we see this, right? And then Maho walking towards somebody, Erica following close behind, and then we don't really get that resolution until like a couple minutes from now. So again, just a little bit weird. It looked like it was she was walking towards her, but she must have been walking away in kind of disgust. Well, whatever disgust is for Maho, she's kind of like, again, that no emotion type kudere, but not like really, because there's no like love involved. But you know what I mean. This reminds me of some of the other wins we've had against Saunders, where everybody just kind of runs in and congratulates the winning team. I think the only missed opportunity here, and I'll say it for basically every show, I could use more epilogue. I know we're not done, so like it'd be weird to have like a very long epilogue, but checking in with more and more of the characters would be great. Again, reward the investment in the show, I think. I'm a sucker for some epilogue. I could have used some more mum stuff. I could have used some more Maho stuff. I could have used a lot of stuff, right? Chono Army, just a little thing there, maybe. Like, oh, I knew you girls could do it, even though she's not associated, but I mean, she got us off the ground, right? I don't know, probably an opportunity there, but not really anything that's going to be a sticking point. It's still pretty damn cool. So this is great, right? So you've always been pretty emotional. Again, I'm forgetting your name. I'm blanking on it for the moment. Momo, always been, you know, a little bit mad, among other things. Very strict, almost. The glasses give the game away there. But then the crying, that's great, right? So she's the one that cries the most, right, and has the biggest emotional outburst. But I think the most important one is the student council president. Again, has been largely a pretty jokey, jovial, sly character, I would say. Somebody that's always in control. And I love this. This is like the first time we've seen some genuine feelings out of her. Just a great moment for the finale. Just some really good stuff. Yeah, the eyes shaking there, and then the hug. Yeah, big old hug. Great stuff. Yeah, one of my favorites for sure, the student council president. Good character. And then, of course, I should be the one thanking you because you got me out of the slump that I was in at the start of the show. I took a risk and it paid off. Here we see the Sodoko Mako plan. So we've got our little PA here. Authorized absences, if I can speak. But we're going to get rid of the late arrivals and the unauthorized ones. And again, the best ship in the show, these two. Look, we love it. Again, as I've said, a large part of the conclusion here, because we have basically 5 minutes to do so, is just checking in with everybody. We've got to check in everybody. Everybody's got to have a little line. I mean, it's involved, but there's just a ton of characters we need to do it with, right? So here we have the scene that should probably be way longer. Just the acknowledgement from Maho, right? You did good. You did some good Senshido out there, kid. Congratulations on winning. It was completely your win. Wasn't us fucking up. It wasn't anything else in between. You beat us with your new style. And that's why it was your win, not our family's win, not relying on an old style, not relying on a school that always wins, right? It was your win, completely and totally. Unique to you. Shake hand. I could have used a hug here. They're pretty distant for sisters, but again, I digress. You fought true to your nature, even though it wasn't Nishizumi style, and now we're gonna go off and party. Bye-bye. I finally found it. I found my own Senshido, which I guess was the conflict. At least a little bit. Escaped the family's shadow. So yeah, sucks to be Black Forest. They kind of lost two very, very close championship matches 2 years in a row. I guess they're 9 championships in the cupboard are kind of, you know, holding out for them. They've been okay. The fans aren't scrambling for another flag anytime soon. There's like some Evangelion shit. Everyone's like clapping and yelling congratulations. And yeah, that was kind of our final shot before the mum stuff. Just like the crowd and the flag and everybody here standing. Pretty cool shot. Again, there's a fucking ton of characters in the show. This is only one school, by the way. And then Mum smiles in fucking 240p for some reason. Like a sigh and a clap and a smile, I guess. Is that all we get? Is that all we get for the whole Mum like baggage stuff? Just that? If again, fucking VLC's not behaving. I don't know, I could have used some words from you. But again, you were never really the focus. Maho was way more of the focus. But again, I have to remember the show's like not ending here. There's continuations to be had. So maybe these conflicts can be fleshed out even more. So we get back home, see some of the scenes, some of the famous kind of backgrounds from Ori. We're back and we need a speech out of Miho. Basically, she just says Panzer vor and, Panzer vor, Panzer, you know the pun. We all jump in the air and then we do a big old parade. And again, the only thing we really do here is check in with all the characters. There's the part where Mako's grandma dances, which is pretty good. Wherever that is. Yeah, she hits the gritty. Yeah, pretty cool. Good stuff. Other than that, it's basically just a pan to every character, and they say goodbye. And to celebrate, we'll hop in the tank once more. Hardy, hardy, ha. I would have liked to see some more celebrations too. But again, I'm an epilogue guy. I love an epilogue. But yeah, that's it for the TV anime stuff. Very, very cool. So yeah, overall, just really enjoyed my time with the 2 episodes here today. Just thought they did their job in a fantastic way. I feel enriched for the experience. Just a great climax, well executed, well paced. All the characters do a bit, reinforce the themes of the show. Not that they were strong, not that there was numerous, but they got their point across in a very cool way. And mostly it's very watchable. Watching through it again, there was a blast. I'm laughing at all the jokes again and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, just really, really good. This is a great show. You just kind of sit and you watch it. You don't need to hyperanalyze everything. You don't need to go crazy. It's just enjoyable. It's just good television. And we like that sometimes. We're not always trying to use our brains over here, especially after, again, 10 hours of work today. But again, enough complaining. This was really good. Looking forward to next week. Probably going to do those 6 OVAs. That's the plan anyway, as it stands right now. This video is probably going to be a little bit late too, because I'm not trying to edit this tonight after everything that's going on as well. But again, you'll see that when the video comes out. What am I even talking about? Good. These were good. Thank you for recommending them. I'm already having a fantastic time, and to my knowledge, it only gets better from here with the film and the finale stuff. But yeah, we're wrapping up here today, so just a little bit of chill stuff. So if you like the video, consider liking the video. If you like the video and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Comment below anything you thought about the episode, anything I could do to improve my presentation. Comment below. I'm doing follow for follow on Twitter, so follow me on Twitter if you'd like me to follow you back. And the Discord. Join Discord. Talk about Girls und Panzer on the Discord and many, many other things. Polls. There'll be new polls for Monogatari and probably Girls Last Tour soon as well, so get in for that kind of stuff. They're always fun. And yeah, mostly just thanks for watching. It's been pretty good TV anime so far, so again, thumbs up. Always do a thumbs up. I love a thumbs up. But I'm saying goodbye now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next week for the OVAs. So see you then. Bye-bye.